So it's great, you know, with the community that's developed just with the law librarian group, that, you know, we all kind of know who each other are and reach out, and it's been fun to connect and see what other people are doing. Just now, like, I don't think we're doing the lists, so you know, I totally want to start doing that. So it's nothing, like Keely was saying, it's like nothing's really that hard. Like before, when we were trying to do workarounds with our other system, everything was so problematic. But this is just like somebody somewhere has done something similar at some point, and it's open source, so it's very collaborative and people want to share. So yeah.
And having that Slack channel, the whole ByWater community is on a Slack channel. So I've had to throw out things. I was just updating our OCLC ILL like linking because my department inherited ILL, and I had to throw it out there. And there's such great catalogers out there that knew how to do it. They got to me right away. It's not necessarily ByWater you're reaching out to all the time. It's people in the community. There is an acquisitions user group for Koha that I take part in. People share workflows. People share how they, you know, deal with certain issues. And it's just very, very nice.
I would love to see more law libraries on Koha. And sort of for that reason of, there are some things we ran into at times where it was very law library specific. I think it might have been even like our our fine labels, which isn't something we're dealing with now, but just little bits. And I love that Koha is user developed and directed. So as more law libraries join, and if we have a forum to speak in and talk and collaborate, you know, it's so empowering to know that whatever might be beneficial for our sector of the librarianship space can happen. It's not, you know, you don't have to run it up chains of boards. It doesn't have to be profitable, which I find is a big issue with vendors. If it's not profitable for them, it's not really going to happen. If it's useful for us, yeah, with some time and direction, it's usually always possible.
One thing that was really nice about ByWater is it's just a little bit of a pandemic story. You know, they thought of things before we even thought of things. Like I'm going in trying to figure out how I'm going to extend the due dates on all the books that are out when we all of a sudden went home. And they had a tool that they put on the system, like before we even thought about it almost, that let us batch extend all those due dates on a regular basis. And so there's not only the responsiveness to questions, but they're thinking about, at least in the pandemic, thinking about things and education pieces to help us right away. It was nice.
I guess that's the advantage of having a worldwide community where we're all dealing with the same thing at the same time. That was a huge community effort. I believe, I don't remember what, I'm sure Jesse remembers, but somebody put out a workflow and it was developed within weeks. It was amazing and so awesome to see the community say, we need this for libraries that are hosted or not hosted to be able to do that. So that was fantastic.